All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. It is 12 o'clock noon. I'm not going to update Twitter or Google Plus anymore because people know. If they don't know, then they can watch the archive, I guess. Okay. This is going to be fun. It's Bwana from Bwana.tv. We are here to unbox an iPad, a new iPad. This thing was introduced a few weeks ago. Oddly enough, it was not called the iPad 3. A lot of people thought it was going to be called the iPad 3, including myself. I think Apple chose to not call it the iPad 3 because of all the backlash they got for the iPhone 4S. You guys may remember they called it the iPhone 4S, and they got a lot of backlash because it's not the iPhone 5. And they were like, "Why is it not the iPhone 5?" Stock goes down. But the new iPad, which is going to confuse everybody because it's just called the new iPad, it's got a new Retina screen, Retina display, which I've fallen in love with because I got it on my iPhone 4 here, and every time I go back to, like, if I have to just pick up my wife's, she has a 3GS. If I use her phone or I pick up my, I have an Android phone as well, you notice the difference right away. So the Retina display is really what I'm looking forward to. It's got a better chip, better graphics, pretty much upgrade across the board. I saw a teardown of one, and they actually said that the whole thing is like a giant battery. So it's going to be a lot of battery components in here. So I'm going to see if I can do this with fingernails that I do not have. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and unbox this guy. Might have to adjust my quality. Oh, you guys can see my old coffee cup. Sorry about that. Stupid. Box is kind of heavy, gotta say. Kind of heavy. Let's see if I can slide my chair over just a tad. Gonna be a little bit off-centered on the screen, but I'll be a little bit more comfortable here. So it's got an iCloud logo there. You guys see that? iCloud. It's my first iPad, so I don't know what to expect in terms of what's inside and what's going on the innards. So I'm just gonna try to shake it. There we go. Starting to give now a little bit. It's a really snug box. I'm being gentle. It's my first freaking iPad. Shut up. Boy, if you just freaking just yank it off. Come on, man. All right. Put that in the background for your pleasure. And right off the bat, we got Apple quality packaging. As soon as you open the thing, you see a giant screen. Big old screen. It's got a nice tab, so I can just pull it out. Whoop. Got some heft to it. I'll tell you, this is my first tablet, so I don't know what to expect in terms of weight and build. Pretty light to handle, but we'll come back to you. Designed by Apple in California. Designed by Apple in California. Just in case you didn't know. Got a nice little thing here with the everything just fell out. It's got a nice little brick here. I did not know that this was behind the book. It's the power cable and a little brick. I think I got about 50 of these now. Nice little, probably fingertips book. You may recall these from the iPhone. It's got the little, oh, actually this is just a card. It's not actually a book. And nice iPad book. And we got some more Apple stickers to add to the collection. So that's that. And I believe that's it. There's not much else to this in terms of innards. So let's package that back in there. Let's get back to the main event. We have us here A very hefty device. 16 gigabyte white, or I'm sorry, 16 gigabyte black iPad. Brand new iPad. It's got the plastic on here. I'm going to take that off. I do have a case, which is not in the room right now. I think it's a Griffin case. Intella case? I think it's an Intella case. That's what we call it. And the Griffin Intella case is one of those ones that will automatically, you know, I think it turns off the device. Okay, we got our iSight here. iSight camera, which is pretty much going to be the same as the previous. And then the new thing on this one is that we have a new camera here on the back. You guys can see that there. The new camera basically is a 5 megapixel camera, which I'm not concerned with, but it has the iPhone 4S optics is what I've been told, which is what I'm more concerned with. I want the optics more than I want the megapixels, because those of us who work with cameras know that megapixels mean nothing if your optics are crap. So you can have a 10 megapixel camera that shoots blurry pictures. So let's turn it on. I'm assuming I just press and hold something. The power button on the top. Nope. How do I turn you on? There's a lock here. There it is, yeah. I don't know if the battery's charged or not. There it goes. I didn't press it hard enough. And very nice screen, very crisp, tight graphics is what I've been told I'm going to see here. I don't know yet. Probably going to make me enter a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know that I want to enter right now on the screen. Ooh, now that's easy on the eyes right there. That screen. You guys are not going to be able to see the crispness because my camera is just terrible. So I'm going to slide my finger. I'm going to choose English because that's the language I speak. And I'm in the United States. I'm going to disable location right now. So I turn those on per application. Maps and other apps will be unable to use your approximate. I know. Stalkers. Choose a network. There's my networks. So we're going to type in my path. You guys can't see what I'm typing. There you go. Join. I'm connected. Next. Activating my iPad. Wait. Choose a setup as a new iPad or a backup. That's what it's asking me. Choose a new iPad or a backup. I'm going to choose new. I don't know what they're going to show on the screen. So your Apple ID is used to set up iCloud App Store. God, all these freaking credentials. How do you just not know this? The keyboard is actually not too bad. Like I said, this is my very first iPad, guys. So I am just coming in here bare. You can't see what I'm typing, can you? All right. Next. So hope I type it in right. Nope. I messed up the first character. I just remembered that. Stop. All right, I'll type the whole thing. Stupid password requirements. There we go. Wow, it's much easier to type with two hands. Okay. Send by email, terms and conditions, or I can just agree right here. I agree with what you said right there. It may take a few minutes to set up your Apple ID. It may take a few minutes to set up your face. Man, this screen is gorgeous, though, I gotta say. Very, very nice screen. What have I been using instead of the iPad? I just have my iPhone. This is my first tablet. I have not bought a tablet. When you tap the microphone button on the keyboard, what you say will be converted to text. Dictation works on any app with a keyboard. Use dictation. Sure, why not? Hopefully I can turn that off later. Diagnostics and usage, yeah, you can spy on me. Okay, your iPad is now set up. You're ready to start using the most advanced iOS ever. That's what they're telling me. I'm now ready to use the most advanced iOS ever.